Hello and welcome. Today, let's journey back in time to a small village in ancient Galatia. Imagine the warm sun filtering through the leaves of a large fig tree. Under its shade, a group of children gathers around Elder Rufus, their eyes wide with anticipation. He's about to read a letter from the Apostle Paul, a message that will change how they see the world and perhaps how you see it too. Elder Rufus carefully unrolls a scroll. The words he reads are from Paul, and they speak of something truly beautiful, the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit, he reads, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The children look at each other, puzzled. A little girl named Lida whispers, "What kind of fruit is that?" Her friend, Eli, glances up at the fig tree, half expecting to see these special fruits hanging from the branches. Elder Rufus chuckles softly. This fruit, he explains, doesn't grow on trees. It grows inside our hearts when God's Spirit lives within us. He decides to explain each one, painting a picture the children will never forget. Let's start with love, he says. Love is like a sweet, crisp apple, simple and pure. It's the kind of fruit you give away freely without expecting anything in return. You give it even to those who might not give it back to you. Lida's eyes light up. She remembers a time she shared her last piece of bread with a boy who was hungry, even though she didn't know him. In that small act, she had shared the fruit of love. It's about giving a piece of your heart, a simple act of care that shows God's own heart. Next, Rufus continues, is joy. Think of joy as a bright, vibrant orange, glowing with warmth even on a cloudy day. It's a deep gladness that doesn't come from our circumstances, but from knowing we are loved and secure in God. It's the laughter that bubbles up from a heart that trusts completely. This isn't just happiness that comes and goes. This is a steady, shining light within you. It's the smile you can wear through tough times because you know there's a greater purpose and a loving hand guiding you. Joy is the sunshine of the soul. And then there is peace, says the elder, his voice becoming softer. Peace is like a soft, ripe pear, calm, gentle, and soothing. It fills your heart with a profound quiet, even when life's storms are raging around you. Eli, one of the boys, thinks about a recent thunderstorm. The wind howled and the rain beat against their home, but he remembered feeling perfectly safe as his father prayed. That feeling of complete trust and safety, even in the middle of chaos, that was peace. It's a stillness that comes from resting in God's presence, knowing He is in control. Now, let's talk about patience. Rufus says, his eyes twinkling. Patience is like a ripe banana. It takes time to get perfectly sweet. Patience teaches us to wait without growing angry or frustrated. It's about trusting in God's perfect timing, knowing that He is working things out for our good, even when we can't see it. Patience strengthens our spirit. It helps us endure delays and difficulties with grace, reminding us that good things often require us to wait. It's the quiet strength that says, I will trust, no matter how long it takes. Following patience are kindness and goodness. He continues. These two are like a bunch of grapes, hanging closely together. Kindness is seen in the gentle words we speak, the helping hand we offer to someone in need, and the warm smile we share with a stranger. It's love in action. Goodness, he adds, is the heart behind the kindness. It's the inner desire to always do what is right and honorable in God's eyes, even when no one is watching. It's having a character that reflects the very nature of God. A kind word can change someone's day, and a good heart can change the world, one small act at a time. Next, we have faithfulness. Elder Rufus says, his voice firm but gentle. Faithfulness is like a strawberry, consistently sweet and dependable. It means being a person of your word, keeping your promises, and standing firm in your trust in God, especially when the path gets difficult. Faithfulness is about being loyal to God and to others. It's the friend who stands by you, the promise you keep, and the unwavering belief that God is always with you, even when you feel alone. It's a steady anchor for the soul. Then comes gentleness. He explains, gentleness is like a fuzzy, ripe peach, soft to the touch and wonderfully warm. It shows in how we treat others, especially those who are weaker or who have wronged us. It's found in soft-spoken words instead of harsh ones, in a kind touch, and a tender, forgiving heart. Gentleness isn't weakness, it's strength under control. It's the power to respond with grace instead of anger, to be considerate and humble in our interactions. It's the comforting presence that makes others feel safe and valued. And finally, Rufus concludes, we have self-control. Think of self-control as a giant, refreshing watermelon. It's big, strong, and helps you stay cool. Self-control is the strength God gives us to say no to things that are wrong and yes to what is right. It helps keep our hearts steady and our steps firm on His path. Self-control is about mastering our impulses and desires, choosing to honor God with our thoughts, words, and actions. It's the discipline that allows all the other fruits of the Spirit to grow strong and healthy in our lives. As Elder Rufus finished speaking, the children close their eyes. They begin to imagine their own hearts as beautiful gardens. Gardens where love, joy, peace, and all the other fruits could grow, bright and sweet. Rufus smiles at them. The Holy Spirit, he tells them, is the master gardener. He is the one who waters these seeds in our hearts and helps them grow. As we stay close to Jesus, reading His words and talking to Him in prayer, these fruits will blossom and become more beautiful with each passing day. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows from the fig tree, the children whisper the names of the fruits to themselves: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That night, in the quiet of their homes, their hearts felt like they were beginning to bloom. They were no longer just empty spaces, but gardens ready to be filled with the sweetness of God's Spirit. And just like those children, our hearts can become gardens too, cultivated by the Spirit to produce a beautiful harvest for the world to see. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope this story has inspired you to cultivate the fruit of the Spirit in your own life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next story. Until next time, may your heart be a garden in full bloom.